so today I am going to talk to you about the boys in school in the fall. I'm making pancakes or not pancakes, waffles for dinner. And I figured instead of just standing here making waffles, why not record the video? I'll do it multitasking. So anyways, I have not updated you guys. If you've seen on Instagram, then you've already seen about Robert. Yes, Robert? No, you're good. But Robert got into full day preschool, which I did not even know was an option. When I went to sign him up for preschool, they asked if I wanted to do half day or full day. What, Robert? Okay. Oh, you don't want to go to school now? I just want to go to school. We're not going today. And they asked, and I was like, I didn't know there was an option for full day for Robert. I knew that they were, obviously Jeffrey had taken the full day this past year, and, you know, but his first year he was half day. And I did not know that they were also doing full day for kids without special needs. I guess they just started it last year and went really well, so they're doing it again this year. But it's kind of, I don't want to say lottery, but it's more of like, I don't know how they decide, but they said it depends on need, how many kids actually are willing to do half or full day. And I put down yes for full day because I figured Robert could do it. He definitely would enjoy a full day, so why not try it? That was my whole thing. So we ended up, I did sign him up for full day, or for at least for them to try to get him into full day. Again, would all depend. And sure enough, he got in. They called me a week after his screening. They screened the kids for preschool anyways, and they called me a week later, offered Robert full day, and I was like, heck yeah. They're like, do you accept? I'm like, yeah. Are there parents who actually go, no, I don't want my kid to go full day after it being, you know, you already are asking for it. So anyways, Robert is going to be going full day. So he will go from 7:30 in the morning until 2:20 in the afternoon, and he is actually going to be at the school right down the street. It actually, we could walk to it if we were at our old place. That's how close it was, and we're only a mile down the road, which is great. So he'll be going there. We just found out yesterday where Jeffrey is going because they were having some trouble deciding where they were going to put kids who were in this they called it a multi-category 1 class, which is what Jeffrey is in. That's what they call it down here. It's just a, you know, pretty much it's a special needs class. It's just, that's how they categorize. There's 1 and 2. I think there's just 1 and 2. So he is 1, which means that they just have more help. They weren't sure where they were going to have the classes. They had the classes at certain buildings or certain schools because we're in a city, so there's a ton of schools, but they were also thinking of moving some of the classes, so it was up in the air. That's why I didn't find out till now. But we did find out where he is going, which it's 11 minutes from our house, which is still not bad. But because I got the letter yesterday, I had to go register him there because you can't just register him at like the school district office, which is where I went last week or 2 weeks ago to try to find out where he was going and register him. They said, you know, we're sending out the letters, you should know in a week or so, and then you'll register him at the school. So I went to the school today, and it was like such a great experience. I'm so glad, you know, I went, and I'm glad I went with no kids because it is summer hours. Like, the doors are locked, so you have to get buzzed, you know, you have to ring the doorbell, and they can't open the door. They have to come and open it themselves. So the principal actually came to the door and introduced himself, and I explained to him what I was trying to do, and he was, you know, so awesome and wanting to know about Jeffrey and what was going on. And so I went and registered him in the office with the secretary, and I was talking to the principal, and I just asked him about the class and if it does get out at the same time or not. And I explained to him my situation, how Robert was going to a different school, and he was like, oh, well, why are they putting him there? I said, I'm assuming they're putting him there because we're zoned for that school. And, you know, they didn't know where they were putting Jeffrey at the time. And he goes, oh, he's like, I wish our 4K, which is the class that Robert is in, was not full at his school, because he said, he's like, if it wasn't full, he's like, I'd be calling the other school right now and telling them to transfer Robert's info over here, that he'll be going to our school. So it was really cool. He was trying to help us out, but apparently Jeffrey's class does get out early like he did this year. Jeffrey did get out before the rest of the school, It was about like a half hour, 40 minutes before the school, or half hour, 35 minutes before the school. The rest of the kids got out, which was so nice because we, you know, our little guys didn't have to deal with that long pickup line. A lot of the kids in the class were having a hard time sitting for that long and waiting because it does just take so long. If you have done elementary school pickup, it is ridiculous. So he did say that the teacher did do that last year, but they let them out early. And he has a feeling she's going to do it again this year just because it is easier. So he said I should not have any problem. I will pick up Jeffrey first, which he is the furthest away. I'll pick him up and then I can just go pick up Robert. And once I meet Robert's teacher, I'll obviously let her know the situation. And, you know, and I told the principal, I'm like, I'm just wondering because, and if you hit the sizzling, it's the waffle iron. I'm like, I'm just wondering because, you know, obviously I'm pregnant. I wanted to know because, you know, I'm going to be due right around the time, she's going to come a few weeks after school starts. So I'm just kind of like trying to prepare myself. And so yeah, he was so super supportive and so nice. And he, his kids actually go to the school that Robert is going to. He is zoned for this area, so he had nothing but nice things to say about it, which was awesome. It made me feel really good. You know, that he had such great things to say. And like I said, they were all so nice in the office. And he actually said, he's like, I wish this teacher was here today. He's like, but she's already cleaned out. He's like, otherwise I would have, you know, called her to the office to come meet you. So it was really, really nice. I was so happy, and I'm just so happy for the boys. They're going to be doing great. So like I said, they'll be both in a full day, which is awesome for me because I will have all day. They will start, I think it's August 20th that they start school. And so Mia I will be 37 weeks on August 31st. So I will have 2 full weeks before she should come. And then anytime after that she can come. So I pretty much will have 2 weeks of nothing to do, which I'm sure I will be nesting and doing the last minute preparing for her, which is fine. And then it's just going to be me and Mia during the day, which honestly is kind of nice because I'm hoping that'll help the breastfeeding because I was so stressed with the boys doing it that I'm hoping because it's just her and I, there won't be any other distractions, that maybe we can make it work. But we'll see. But I am so excited. I am so proud of the boys. They are doing so well. We've been doing schoolwork almost every day. We didn't do it today because we just got home from vacation yesterday and I'm letting them have a down day. But they asked for it. They've been doing really well. I have a feeling that this coming year is going to be great. And as for, you know, yes, this year they'll be in different schools, but next year, once we know where Jeffrey will go, which odds are he probably will stay in the school he's in right now, unless we end up moving, and then he might be in a different, you know, zone that has the class. If that's the case, then obviously he'd go there. But I will, hold on a second.
You making cakes?
I'm making waffles. If we end up staying, you know, in this area and say he still is zoned for that school, or he will be going there because of the category class that he's in. Those are, yeah, you gonna smell it? I can school choice to have Robert in that school, and they will do everything they can to keep kids together. Yes, honey.
What car?
That's a wagon.
Wagon.
Yeah. Yeah. So, which is really good. So I will just have 1 year where they are both in different schools, and then, no, those are blueberries, not apples. Okay. So I will only have 1 year dealing with this, which I kind of had a feeling. I thought maybe, I assumed Robert would get in half day, so it would still be two different schools for drop off and, you know, and pickup, but it wasn't going to be like this. But that's okay. We only have 1 year to do it, and then they will both be in the same the same school, which will be great because then it won't matter about pickup because everyone will get out at the same time. So I just wanted to give you an update on them and what's going to happen in the fall, and I'm sure I'll update more once school starts and how everything's going. But for now, we're just really excited for them, and they're excited too.